was so heartened to see his answer to this question. How much sleep does Jakob get? Let's see what he says. Ingebrigtsen, the greatest middle distance runner in the world, is putting out some cool content on his YouTube channel. I love all the opportunity to catch the athletes behind the scenes. And look at this clever camera angle where he's getting acupuncture treatment and he takes the opportunity to answer some Q&A from his followers. I was so heartened to see his answer to this question. How much sleep does Jakob get? Let's see what he says.
I get at least 8 hours of sleep, but hopefully 9 hours and 15 minutes. I think that's the perfect.
That's the perfect.
Very specific, 9 hours, 15 minutes. I just found that to be the limit of where I feel well rested. But usual, probably just under 9 hours is the normal amount of sleep I get.
That is exactly what I have discovered for myself. Sometimes I feel like a wuss, like, do I really need 9 hours? Am I just getting into these habits? And now I'm really delicate and it's getting in my head when I don't get 9 hours of sleep. Or actually, 9 hours and 15 minutes is what I have found to be my perfect ideal time. And that would represent usually 10:15 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. And I'm also very sensitive about that get to sleep time. Like if it's after 10:15 into 10:30, I start to shut down my brain, my body, everything. My wife makes fun of me because I slur my answers. So I really have found that 9:15 is perfect for me. I know it's related to putting up some ambitious training efforts, and if I'm not exercising as much, I won't need quite that much sleep. But it's funny that Jakob and I are locked in on the 9:15 number. And of course, he's training at the highest level, performing at the highest level. So I encourage all of us to prioritize sleep. And that means not just with lip service, but creating an ideal sleep environment, which is dark, cool, no distraction, no clutter. If you need noise machines or earplugs, I got some comments on a recent post that talked about the benefits of sleeping with a loving partner, and people wrote back, "Hey, what about if that partner happens to snore or use their phone at night?" So do whatever it takes to fall asleep comfortably. I definitely am a big fan of my eye shades and my wax earplugs to block out any potential outside noise. But it's got to be the number one thing in life because all other health practices flow downstream from getting optimal sleep. These elite athletes on the planet, they are setting the tone for everyone. They're performing at the highest level. And if Jakob needs 9 hours and 15 minutes of sleep per night, I am going to support that and try to emulate that with my own particular needs. What about you? How's your sleep habits? Can you prioritize? Can you change anything? Can you get to sleep earlier and tone down the digital stimulation that will keep you awake with exciting programming, but also compromise that optimal sleep experience where you need that final hour of the evening to wind down and engage in calming, relaxing rituals? Books like Sean Stevenson's Sleep Smarter has a list of, I think it's 20 different tips that you can follow to optimize your sleep habits. I love Ariana Huffington's book, The Sleep Revolution, where she talks about creating these rituals that help the brain realize that it's time to wind down and fall asleep gracefully. She talks about having a warm bath and then getting into your pajamas. Your brain knows that when you change clothing, it's time to wind down. Read quietly in bed, but that's a lot different from blasting high content, high stimulation entertainment, and then expecting to turn off the screen and fall asleep immediately. Sleep is king. Thanks for watching.